fans, I apologize for that. I don't know if it's the wind we've got up here or what, but I briefly lost my internet connection. We're back. The score remains 4-1 in favor of Orchard Farm. Ellsbury with runners, however, at first and second. And Trevor Anthony, the new hitter. All right, 1-1 to Trevor. Here's the next one on its way. It's up and out. 2 balls, 1 strike. Oh, that one comes right back up and nails Orchard Farm's pitcher right in the hip. They're saying Anthony is out over at first. I didn't see the tag. And we've got time called so that Orchard Farm can check. I think he's going to stay up there. And actually, did they reverse the call? No, they did not. That is a horrible call by anybody's standards. But it is what it is. Runners now for Ellsbury at second and third. That sends up number 18, Jeremy Shaw. And Orchard Farm's pitcher says he's good. He shook that off well. It hurt just to watch. Shaw's covering right field for the Eagles. This is his first trip to the plate. Here's the pitch on its way. Shaw swings and fouls one back, 0-1. Swing and a miss. That was up by a mile, but must be his wheelhouse because he had one heck of a cut. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Shaw goes down swinging, and that ends things for Ellsbury in their half of the second. As we head to the top of the third, Orchard Farm still leads 4-1, and we'll be back in a few.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
All right, we're back, and up steps number 20, Connor Waymeyer. He flew out to center field back in the first. Kelly still on the mound for Ellsbury. He delivers now, and it's low. That one misses on the outside. Ooh, that one is off of his left elbow. He took that like a man. All right, so Waymeyer with a free trip down to first to start things off. That sends up number 24, Pete Keel, who struck out looking back in the first. Kelly delivers, and it's up and out. That one's up as well, only on the inside. 2-0. Here's the next one on its way. Outside. Here's a 3-0 pitch from Kelly. Nice job. 3 balls, 1 strike now. That one missed on the outside. Runners at first and second now for Ellsbury, and that sends up number 1, Chase Creamer. He singled to center and took second on an error back in the second inning. Kelly delivers, swung on and popped up, should be playable, but Kelly, Jerkowski, and Reimel were all in contention, and the ball ended up being dropped. It doesn't matter because runners at first and second didn't move an inch. All right. The pitch to Zach Noble was hit on the ground toward third. Jerkowski turned it into a double play, and that ends Orchard Farms' half of the third. We'll be back.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
All right, back now is number 10, Stephen Bodeker steps back up in his only other at bat back in the first. He hit a home run to left to tie this game at 1 apiece. Orchard Farm has since gone on to score another 3 runs. For those of you just tuning in, it's 4-1 in their favor. Let's see if Lightning can strike twice for Bodeker. Here's the pitch, and it's way outside, ball 1. he hops out of the way of the next one, which is in there for ball 2. Swung on and fouled back. 2 balls, 1 strike to the hitter. Swing and a miss. That evens the count at 2 apiece. Ooh, Bodeker hops out of the way of what was called strike 3, so it got him looking. That'll send up TJ Rockwell. He struck out swinging back in the first. Here's the pitch, swung on, and that's high enough it could get down, and does. Out into shallow right center for a 1-out single. And that sends Reimel back up. He struck out swinging back in the first. Here's the pitch, and Reimel looks at a ball. He reached way down for that one. There's the throw down to second, and it's got him. Rockwell is thrown out at second. Here's the pitch, and Reimel went all the way around. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the hitter. That one missed, barely. It's an even count. Reimel swings, and that one bounces right back up to the glove of the pitcher. The easy throw over to first has him for out number 3, and we'll be right back.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
All right, we're back in business as number 6, Gunnar Sewell, steps back up. His only other at bat was during the second inning. He grounded out back then. His team leads 4-1 in the top of the 4th. Kelly delivers, and it catches the inside corner. Kelly delivers, swung on and fouled off. Kelly delivers, swung on and fouled off yet again. The count remains 0-2. Here's the pitch. That one laces foul as well.
You just made it worse. Now she's never going to stop. Now she's going to be like, Rodney.
Time called. Kelly delivers yet again, swung on, he straightened that one out. That one's going to get down for an extra base hit, almost to the wall in center field. And with one on, up steps number 5, Ross Allen, who doubled to right center back in the second. So nobody away for Orchard Farm. They have a runner in scoring position, and they lead 4-1 in their half of the 4th. Allen looks at a called strike one. Swung on and fouled back. Reimel might have a play, and does. All right, that brings up number 2, Tom Green. He doubled to right back in the second inning. One away for the Eagles, a runner at second. Kelly delivers. That is in for a ball. That one was up for a called strike. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung on and fouled back behind me and way too close to my car. The count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and it's in for a ball. That evens the count at 2 apiece. That one caught the outside corner and got him looking. 2 away now for Orchard Farm. Up steps number 15, Jake Edwards, who flew out to right center last time, or left center, excuse me. That one is hit foul, barely. Swung on, that one jammed him. It's fouled off as well. Quickly 0-2 to Edwards. Kelly delivers. He belted that one, and it's going to get down for a base hit. Runners will stay at the corners. No, Edwards is going to advance down to second. So runners at second and third now for Orchard Farm. All right, that sends up number 4, Blake Weber. Weber struck out back in the second and grounded out back in the first. Kelly delivers, and it's in for a ball. That one's in for a called strike, 1-1. That one caught the inside corner as well. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the hitter. Up by a mile, and that evens the count at 2 apiece. Kelly checks the runner out at second. Here's the pitch. Well outside. Fills the count. That one caught the outside corner and got him looking. That will end things for Orchard Farm in their half of the fourth. The score remains 4-1, and we'll be right back.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
All right, fans, we are back for Ellsbury's half of the fourth. They trail 4-1. There's the throw down to second. Warm-ups are over. And the hitter for the Indians will be number 11, Josh Jerkowski. Jerkowski struck out on 3 straight pitches back in the first. That was his only other at bat. All right, here's the pitch on its way. And it is in for a called strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2 to Jerkowski. He went golfing for that one and struck out on 3 straight again. Up steps number 28, Nick Stone. Stone grounded out to the pitcher back in the second inning. 1 away for Ellsbury here in their half of the fourth. The pitch. Ball 1. That one was close. That one was not. 1-1. Swung on and fouled back off the webbing in front of me. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung on, it jammed him a little bit, but not enough. He belted that one out into shallow left field for a base hit. That brings up number 30, Jamison Wolanski, who singled to left back in the second. That was his only other at bat. He's covering first base for Ellsbury tonight. Here's the pitch on its way. Fouled back. 0-1. Up by a mile, 1-1. Wolanski looks at a called strike 2. Low and inside, that evens the count. The throw to first was close, but not close enough. Swung on and lifted high and hard into center field. That one gets down for a base hit. It's going to bounce all the way to the wall. Ellsbury is going to have runners at second and third, barely, as Wolanski stretched that into a double. All right, that'll bring up number 8, Cody Thornhill. He singled back in the second. Just missed. Here's the pitch on its way. Swung on and chopped right back to the glove of the pitcher. And the easy throw over to first has Thornhill for out number 2. That'll send up number 23, Trevor Anthony. Anthony was thrown out at first back in the second inning. Up and out. The pitch swung on and chopped foul. 1-1. I've lost track of that one, but it looks like he belted it high into center field, where it is caught for out number 3. So Ellsbury strands runners. The score remains 4-1, and we'll be back in just a few. You're watching the Indian Sports Network.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
At Ellsbury Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
All right, that'll do it for warm-ups. As number 20, Connor Waymeyer, steps up. He was hit by a pitch back in the third and flew out to center back in the first. Scoreboard hasn't changed. Unless I've missed something, it is actually the top of the 5th. And the first pitch to Waymeyer is a ball. That one's up and in. Up yet again. 3-0. And that one missed as well. He walked him on 4 straight. Up steps number 24, Pete Keel. He walked back in the third and struck out looking on 3 straight pitches back in the first. So Orchard Farm with a runner on board. Nobody away. They still lead 4-1. Kelly delivers, and it caught the outside corner. Swing and a miss. 0-2 to Keel. Waymeyer still over at first. Kelly has his sign. Here's the pitch on its way. Up and out. Keel hops out of the way of ball 2, and the throw down to first is nowhere near close enough. It's an even count now to the hitter, or at least it is by my count. Swung on and launched into left field. That one gets all the way to the wall. Runners are going to hold at second and third, I believe. So a double to left for Keel. Brings up number 1, Chase Creamer. He popped out back in the third, singled to center, and took second on an error back in the second. Matt Lewis has come in as a courtesy runner over at second. Kelly delivers. Swung on and fouled off down along the right field side. Now to play. Kelly delivers yet again, and that is in for a ball, 1-1. Nearly in the dirt, saved by Reimel. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swung on another one, launched out toward left field. That one might get over, and it does. 3 runs will score, making it 7-1 in favor of Orchard Farm. That is going to send up number 8, Zach Noble, who hit into a double play out at third, back in the third, and was, excuse me, and was hit by a pitch in the second. All right, it looks like Ellsbury has made a pitching change. Give me just a second to figure out who they've brought in. That is number 8, Cody Thornhill, who has come in from center field. And while he warms up, we'll take a quick commercial break. You're watching the Indian Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Jerry Callahan, pharmacist and owner of the medicine shops in Troy and Ellsbury Pharmacy. We strive every day to bring better service, better value, and better health care to our friends in our communities. We want to say thank you for your support, and we're proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
Business or home, even if the damage is small, repairs can be costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay, Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
You're listening to Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
All right, welcome back, fans. Here in the fifth inning, Orchard Farm now leads 7-1. The hitter, number 8, Zach Noble. And we have just had a pitching change for Ellsbury. Cody Thornhill was brought in from center field to replace Michael Kelly. Here's the pitch, and Thornhill delivers a strike. Swung on and hit hard on the ground. That one rips its way up into shallow left field, where it's boobled momentarily, but they're going to hold the runner at first. All right, that'll bring up number 6, Gunnar Sewell, who doubled to center back in the fourth, grounded out back in the second. Thornhill with a throw over to first. Not even close. That one missed by a mile. Here's the pitch. Swung on and popped up. Should be an easy play for the shortstop. And it is. That'll bring up number 5, Ross Allen. Allen popped foul to the catcher back in the fourth and doubled to right center back in the second. Thornhill delivers, and it is outside. The runner goes. There's the throw down to second. They got him. Nice job, Mr. Reimel. Thornhill delivers. And that one is in for a strike, believe it or not. 2-1. Here's the pitch from Thornhill. Swing and a miss. That evens the count at 2 apiece. The pitch, swing and a miss. Ellsbury gets out of this one, but not before they take a few hits. It is now 7-1, as my old friend and partner used to say, in favor of the bad guys. We'll be back in just a few.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, Your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
All right, there's the throw down to second. Warm-ups are over, and it looks like we have had a little bit of a change in our hitting order. All right, I don't have any information on that hitter. Swing and a miss. All right, number 25 fans is Gabriel Hill. And the count to Hill is 1-1. Make that 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, swung on and fouled off down along the first base side. He'll stay alive, and the count will remain 1-2. Ooh, that one caught the inside corner and got him looking. Hill is out number 1 for Ellsbury in their half of the 5th. And that will bring Stephen Bodeker back around. This is only his 3rd at bat. He struck out looking back in the 3rd. Homer to left back in the 1st. Here's the pitch to Bodeker, up and out. That one caught the inside corner. It's 1-1. If you're just tuning in, it is a 7-1 Orchard Farm lead here in Ellsbury's half of the 5th. The pitch swung on and fouled off down along. Or no, he's ruling it a fair ball. And Bodeker might stretch that one into a double. The head first slide seals it. I thought that was foul for sure. So a double to left. Sets the stage for TJ Rockwell, who singled to shallow right center back in the 3rd and struck out swinging back in the 1st. There's 1 away for Ellsbury here in the 5th, and they need a rally. The pitch swung on and hit hard on the ground. That one's going to find its way out into shallow right field for a base hit. 1 run scores, making it 7-2, and Rockwell is going to hold out at second. All right, that sends up number 24, Jake Reimel, who grounded out to the pitcher back in the third and struck out swinging in the first. Here's the offering, swing and a miss. Up and out, 1-1. Outside yet again. 2 balls, 1 strike to the hitter. The pitch up by a mile. 3-1. Swing and a miss. That fills the count.
Come on, Jake. Come on, bud.
Swung on and fouled off. Here's the pitch on its way. Ball 4, walks Reimel. Ellsbury now with runners at first and second. And that will send up Josh Jerkowski. He struck out swinging in the first and fourth innings. Here's the pitch, and Jerkowski takes ball 1. Swung on and hit high and hard out into shallow center field. That one is not caught, surprisingly. And just like that, the Indians have the bases loaded. That sends up Nick Stone, who singled to shallow left back in the fourth, grounded to the pitcher back in the second. Looks like Orchard Farm might be toying with a pitching change. We'll see. All right, they're going to leave things alone. All right, we're back and Stone steps in. Here's the pitch. And it caught the outside corner, barely. 0-1. Here's the next one on its way. Swing and a miss. Stone takes another ball, up and out. Or the first one, I should say. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung on and hit hard on the ground. That one ends up right in the glove of the shortstop. And Orchard Farm turns the double play to get out of the inning. The score stays 7-2. Ellsbury does a little bit of knocking, but not as much damage as they were looking to inflict. We'll be back.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, that sends up number 2, Tom Green, to start things off for Orchard Farm here in the top of the 6th. Green struck out looking back in the 4th and doubled to right back in the 2nd. Here's the pitch from Thornhill. Green shows a bunt and pulls it back to take ball 1. Swung on and hit hard on the ground. That one gets out into the shallow part of the infield out in the left. He's going to have a base hit. Shallow part of the outfield, I should have said. That will send Jake Edwards back up. He singled to right center and took second on the overthrow back in the 4th. Here's the first, nope, there's a throw over to first instead, not in time. Thornhill delivers. Low and outside. The throw to first, still nowhere close. That one gets away, the runner goes. Reimel had trouble finding that one back at the wall. Thornhill delivers, and that one is in for ball 3. Walked him on 4 straight. That should send up No, excuse me. The count's full. And that one walks him. And that will send up number 4, Blake Weber. Weber struck out looking back in the 4th, struck out also in the 2nd, and grounded out back in the 1st. Thornhill delivers, and it's in for a ball. Swung on and launched into left field. That one is caught at the wall. That brings up number 20, Connor Waymeyer, who walked back in the 5th, was hit by a pitch in the 3rd, and flew out to center back in the 1st. Thornhill delivers, swung on and hit hard on the ground. That one gets away from the glove somehow, and Orchard Farm has the bases loaded. That sends up number 24, Pete Keel, who doubled to left back in the 5th, walked in the 3rd, and struck out looking back in the 1st. Here's the pitch from Thornhill, up there. Up and out. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch, outside yet again. A little bit of confusion on that one, but it is ball 4. It walks in a run, giving Orchard Farm an 8-2 lead. And it brings up number 1, Chase Creamer, who had a 3-run homer to left back in the 5th. Let's hope history doesn't repeat itself. Low and away. Thornhill delivers yet again. Swung on and fouled back off the webbing in front of me. 1-1. Outside, and it gets away temporarily. The runners will hold. 2 balls, 1 strike. Up for a ball. The throw to first doesn't have him. 3-1 to the hitter. Swing and a miss. That fills the count. My bad. That strikes him out. I lost a pitch somewhere. Zach Noble steps up for Orchard Farm. He singled to left last time. And he takes a strike here in the 6th. Thornhill delivers, swing and a miss.
Way ahead now.
Swung on and hit hard on the ground. That one gets under the glove, and 2 runs will score. Making it 10-2 Orchard Farm. Up steps number 6, Gunnar Sewell. Here's the pitch from Thornhill, swung on and hit high and hard into center field. That one is caught for out number 3, but not before the Eagles do even more damage. They now lead by 8. The score as we head to the bottom of the 6th. 10-2. We'll be back.
At Ellsbury Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated, and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
Since 1995, Heartland Restoration has specialized in all types of masonry repairs, concrete restoration, above and below grade waterproofing, snow removal, epoxy joint repair or replacement, and all types of floor coatings. Our mission is to serve you with over 35 years of experience, someone you can trust to do the job right the first time. If you have a project, big or small, please give us a call. Heartland Restoration, 314-993-6377.
All right, that brings up number 30, Jamison Wolanski. He doubled to center back in the 4th and singled to left back in the 2nd. Here's the pitch on its way, and it's in for a ball. Caught the inside corner, 1-1. A little low. 2 balls, 1 strike now to the hitter. Swung on and fouled back. That evens the count at 2 apiece. Here's the pitch on its way. Up for a ball. That fills the count. Swung on and hit hard on the ground. That one is going to rip its way up into center field for a base hit. And that brings up number 8, Cody Thornhill, who grounded to the pitcher back in the 4th and had a single back in the 2nd. The pitch fouled back. Swing and a miss. Quickly 0-2. He went all the way around for that one. So Thornhill goes down on 3 straight. That sends up Trevor Anthony. He flew out to center back in the 4th. Was thrown out at first back in the 2nd. One away for Ellsbury in the bottom of the 6th. They trail by 8, and Anthony swings and misses. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Anthony swings and chops it foul. Here's the pitch. Up and out. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Anthony goes down swinging, and there are 2 outs for Ellsbury here in the 6th. That sends up number 18, Jeremy Shaw, who struck out swinging back in the 2nd during his only other at bat. The pitch. Shaw takes a strike. Oh, 0-2. The runner goes, the pitch, swing and a miss. Nothing matters. As we head to the top of the 7th, Orchard Farm maintains the lead by a score of 10-2, and we'll be back in just a few moments.
Here at People's Bank and Trust, new technology improves our lives. We all know that, but when it comes to your money, wouldn't you just as soon deal with real people rather than recordings and electronics fingerprinting of the mega banks? We put technology to work so we can have more time for you. We're your community bank. People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay. Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
All right, up steps number 5, Ross Allen. He struck out swinging back in the 5th, popped foul to the catcher back in the 4th, and doubled to right center back in the 2nd. Here's the pitch from Thornhill. Swung on and fouled back off of the home plate umpire's mask. All right, Allen steps back in. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled off. 2 quick strikes. Thornhill delivers again. Swung on and chopped toward third. Jerkowski has it. The throw to first has Allen for out number 1. That sends up number 2, Tom Green. Green singled to left back in the 6th. Struck out looking in the 4th and doubled to right back in the 2nd. Thornhill delivers here in the 7th, and it catches the outside corner. 0-1. Swung on and popped Fallon out of play. The pitch from Thornhill, high and tight. Swung on and fouled back yet again. He stays alive. That pitch evened the count at 2 apiece. That one was in the dirt to fill it. Swung on and fouled off of Reimel's chest protector. He'll stay alive. Thornhill delivers, swung on and fouled off yet again. Low and away, and that sends him to first. That also sends up number 15, Jake Edwards. Edwards walked back in the 6th, had a single to right center back in the 4th, flew out to left center in the 2nd, and walked in the 1st. The pitch, ball 1. There's the throw over to first, nowhere near in time. Another throw to first, yet again not in time. Thornhill delivers. 0-2. 2-0, excuse me. That one is in for a called strike. Swing and a miss. Evens the count at 2 apiece. The runner goes. The pitch is ball 3. And that fills up the count. So Orchard Farm with once again a runner in scoring position. The pitch from Thornhill in the dirt, and that sends Edwards to first. That sends up number 4, Blake Weber. He flew out to left, back in the 6th. Struck out looking in the 4th, struck out in the 2nd as well, and grounded out in the 1st. Thornhill checks the runner and delivers. It's up and out. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Up again, 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss yet again, and that evens the count at 2 apiece. The offering. In for a called strike 3, got him looking. And that will send up number 20, Connor Waymeyer, who singled back in the 6th, walked back in the 5th, was hit by a pitch in the 3rd, and flew out to center back in the 1st. Runners still at 1st and 2nd for the Eagles. 2 away. Here's the pitch. That one is in for a called strike. That one misses as the runner advances down to 3rd. The throw to 2nd doesn't have him. So both runners advance. And Thornhill delivers the tiebreaker. Swung on and fouled back. In the dirt, gets away, and they're going to wave the runner in from 3rd, where he is somehow safe. Making it 11-2 in favor of Orchard Farm. Thornhill delivers. That one is swung on and popped up into shallow center field, where it is caught for out number 3, but not before the Eagles get one more run across. They now lead by 9 as we head to the bottom of the inning. We'll be right back.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
All right, up steps Stephen Bodeker. His team trailing 11-2 in the bottom of the 7th. Bodeker doubled to left back in the 5th. Struck out looking in the 3rd and homered to left back in the 1st. Here's the pitch. Bodeker swings and fouls one out toward left field. Up by a mile, 1-1 now to Bodeker. In for a called strike 2. He went all the way around. So Bodeker goes down swinging and strikes out on 4 pitches. That brings up number 7, TJ Rockwell, who singled to right and then took second on an overthrow back in the 5th. He also singled to right back in the 3rd. And the first pitch is low and away. Swung on and fouled off, 1-1. Swung on and chopped just foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one got him looking for a called strike 3, which surprised everybody, I think. And that brings up Jake Reimel, who walked back in the 5th, grounded to the pitcher in the 3rd, and struck out swinging back in the 1st. 2 away for Ellsbury in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the pitch, up for a ball. That one went the other way. 2-0. Swung on and fouled back and out of play. 2 balls, 1 strike to the hitter. Caught the outside corner, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Reimel goes down swinging. And that will end this ball game. The final 11-2 in favor of the Orchard Farm Eagles. So until next time, Ellsbury fans and baseball fans throughout the region, this has been Adam Presswood coming to you live from the Legion Baseball Field right here in Ellsbury off of Highway 79. A tough loss for our Indians here tonight. Once again, a 9-run deficit. 11-2 is the final. But we've got at least a few more games left before the end of the season. A number of them have been rained out, so it's been kind of a weird start. We'll be back on the air with you, I believe, at some point next week, possibly earlier than that, depending on reschedules. But for the time being, once again, an 11-2 loss for Ellsbury as Orchard Farm takes this one. And we'll see you later. Have a good night, and thanks for watching.